Well, welcome back. Hope you guys are all having a good one. So, Pravus left me with Empress Angelica I Visconti, a 363 who is 33 years old. I think we can make this work. Liberty, desire, and subjects is not ideal, but it's not a huge deal. And he's done quite a bit of conquest since I last looked. So, there's a lot that we have going on right now. We are in a war with Austria, which, as far as I know, is mostly over. It's just superiority war. It looks like our subjects were going in and suiciding. Looks like Pravus was going in and suiciding. Yeah, hardly any battles have been fought, so this is fine. And so we have a lot of money. Our economy is absolutely booming. So these are great things. No disputed successions. We are allied to Poland and Ethiopia, which was for the mission, I would assume, because there is a befriend Ethiopia mission and invade Egypt. We also have this continue the Renaissance, which we're going to wait until we get the printing press, or what is this? Manufactories here in 6 years. And then we will do it so we get it faster spread, and tech is ahead, looking good. So we have a couple of edicts on here that we don't need. I'll keep the trade edict on over there, that's fine. And he also has our first colony here, Kashyyyk, which I assume is like a patron of Pravus or something along those lines. I'm not sure, or if it's a reference to something, let me know in the comments. So we have a few trade companies as well, and we are on the 1.31.5 patch. So you can see here we have some new map modes and stuff like that. Whenever you port something over from 1.31.4 to 1.5, sometimes the new monuments are not added, and this one down here in Mali is not there, and it was called the Mount or something like that. Whatever the one in Jerusalem is not there, but the one in Mecca is. So I don't know. Also, the Portugal one has been updated as well to the Belém Tower from the Pina Palace. So anyways, this war is for continuing our missions here. So redeem Tirolo. At least I assume that this is what this is for. Redeem Tirolo, which will give us 20 years of 10% infantry combat ability. Very strong. Very strong. And we'll also get Humiliate Austria, which will give us prestige and army tradition. And then we'll be one step closer to a real Roman Empire. I'm also, however, going to take Vienna in this peace deal because we need Vienna for the Roman Empire. So we're definitely going to do that. And we'll take whatever we can to prevent a massive coalition from firing. I think we're going to be good with what we have right now. As far as armies go, 32 combat width. So I'm definitely okay with these templates. I assume these are some templates that... Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look at that. But anyways, there's a couple of pieces we can do here. Obviously, force religion. Take all their money. Look at that. Tier 4, baby. Moving on up in the world. Always, always, always convert the little miners if you can. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's very important. Okay, so we got some rebels here in Vienna that just popped, I think. We'll lose the money. We are gaining very much. I'm not worried about it. So... Jeez, oh Pete, man. Let's carpet siege down here a little bit. I apologize too. I have a bit of a stuffy nose. 0 siege pips on that general. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Support the church authorities. Well, we don't need patriarch authority. We also don't need to reduce inflation. Oh yeah, we do actually. It's fine. We'll buy it down. We have the improved relations and aggressive expansion, so I'm fine with that. Our manpower is very solid. How about our governing cap, actually? Oh yeah, we're looking real good. Absolutism is at 89, which is really nice. I would like to yoink some of these guys, but there's a couple of events here that are pending. Might be a while before we're able to yoink any more crown land. We'll see. I'd like to get our absolutism as high or as close to 100 as possible here. Free mill mana, yes please. And Bulgaria likes me a bit more. So, on Spock, welcome to the true faith, baby. I love it. It's so good. Look, I also noticed that a couple of these smaller ones that I've converted before, Saxonies, Orthodox. Look at this one. The metropolis of Liège. I love it. It's too good. It's awesome. Anyways, Bavaria and Lorraine. Lorraine, we are sieging down right now, which is fine. Yeah, I really do apologize for my sniffles here. Lorraine is too big to be converted, so we'll just take all of their money. to stand on his fort, and he will be willing to piece us out now. There you go. Very good. So, we are currently annexing our subject of Saluzzo, and we will have them annexed here in a couple of months, which will finish up this one here, which will give us a bunch of permanent claims in southern France, which is awesome. We have a truce with them for another 11 years. And in the meantime, let's holy war the Mamluks and take the rest of Byzantium's claims over here. And then we're going to start annexing Byzantium. At least that's my plan here. We have no diplomats to send. Now we do. And we will be able to peace out Austria soon. Bohemia is still the emperor. So it looks like the Catholics won the League War. Big whoop, who cares? Not me. So this is what we'll take. And we'll take a little bit of money from him as well, just to assert our dominance here. We will yoink development, yoink development, yoink development. Some other thing that I was looking at over here, trade company regions. There's no reason to not yoink the development because it makes it cheaper for you to manage it. So plus it gives us a ton of dev here in Naples, which we can then use for exploitation. Plus it has low development, so or low autonomy, and it makes it basically super cheap to manage it. And for anybody wondering why I like to do this, it's because it lowers base tax, of course, which is not necessarily good. But late game, you don't make much money from base tax compared to production and trade. So what you do is you do this, which lowers the cost to dev each province that you're lowering it, as well as putting cash in your pocket at that moment, which is really nice, right? Because we're going to need a little bit of money here, because Pravus has conquered a couple of monuments here. Alhambra, which will give us 5% admin efficiency. I should have actually gotten that before I pieced out this war. But we have plenty of manpower, so we're going to speed this up along. There we have a level 3 Alhambra, 5% admin efficiency, 10% loyalty of subjects, which is great. Why are you so disloyal? Ah, yes, enforced religion. But he also grabbed this guy over here, which will give us 33% caravan power, which is very strong, as well as trade efficiency and global trade power. Upgrade and use our manpower to upgrade it, because we have infinite manpower essentially. And there you go. And that will help our income out quite a bit here. So let's take a look. We're at 510. Now let's look at our trade. 510, 281. Hey, and you get free prestige events as well. I always like those. Byzantium, let's placate him. So this is a nice little trick here. If you have an event that's pending that's going to give you 20 prestige and you're already at 100, spend it, get it back for free. It's awesome. So redeem Tirolo. I'm actually going to hold on to that one. There's not really any major wars that we're looking to fight again, because we are definitely #1 great power by quite a long time. A long ways, rather. I will continue to help my vassal convert as well. And we'll keep the improved relations. That will just help us out with preventing a coalition from firing. We do have small PP as well. So let's hurry up and send a scornful insult to our rival. Tell him that he sucks and that we hate him. That'll give us an extra mana per month. Eclipsed France as well, which is going down. We've integrated Saluzzo. Very good. So let's yoink and state. Yoink and state. Because it's free, essentially. We're going to end up needing to core up all the stuff that we just took, of course. And then there's this one as well. Yoink and state this as well. Let me see here. We've stated up some stuff over here, which is good. What about this stuff here? I know you lose a little bit of development. That's not why I do it. I do it because this is actually considered a different continent. So where are we at here? Subcontinents right here. Western Europe versus Eastern Europe. So whenever we integrate Byzantium, we will likely not state up the Constantinople trade node and the Ragusa trade node. We will likely trade company them. And that will get us extra merchants, which is really good. Another thing you can do to make sure you keep your PP as big as possible is embargo your rivals. We only have one rival, so we'll just do what we can with that. This war over here, let's just march you guys over here. And let's royal marry these guys. We're going to get their relationship up as high as possible and begin the annexation process. We also need to yoink these guys from being a march, because we're obviously going to need to control their land in order to form the Roman Empire. That's fine. We'll be able to do that in no time at all. Sicily is in the Empire, and these guys are not, but we're probably going to end up turning our attention over to France before we do anything else. So these guys will suppress rebels here. These guys will... This is all mountains. It's okay. Looks like we can handle the attrition there. No big deal. And these guys will handle rebels here. Very good. These guys are a strange looking stack. I don't know. Oh, right. We just annexed these guys. So let's just get rid of them. That's fine. Looks like Pravus was manually managing the stacks, which is kind of funny. Not using templates. All right. Permanent claims on a bunch of stuff here in the south of France, which is nice. Now, it may be in our best interest to just hold off and wait for imperialism, because Pravus left me with a big coalition, and I'd rather not do that. So Pravus, ooh, do I leave Pravus with a 303? I think I'm gonna have to throw that baby out. We can't. I can't, in good faith, give Pravus a 303. That would be very troll. Better yet, I'll leave Pravus with us being PU'd, right? So if you're wondering why my game looks different from Pravus's, I have a couple of mods installed. I have my mod pack linked in the description of all my videos. I like to, mention that to you guys in case anybody was wondering. Let's get you guys over there with our guy. There you go. And siege everything down. And we'll core up some stuff. That's fine. We have plenty of admin. We'll be able to take tech on time. And it would be likely in our best interest to do a bit of deving. So let's see here. 30 dev in all these provinces. Goodness gracious. Look at all this dev we've got here. Let's take a look at the manpower map mode. Oh yeah. Lots of manpower coming out of Italy. So this state is not very good. This state would be good to dev. So let's dev up Milan. How are our burgers? Not quite loyal. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Ideally, we'd be able to get them loyal, but do we have prosperity at least? We do have prosperity, so that's good. Let's do some manpower deving. Oh my gosh, look at that. Each of these clicks is giving us 715 manpower max. That's so stupid. Not bad. A couple of production clicks as well. No reason not to. There you go. We'll still be able to take it on time, and our max manpower is up to 431,000. Now look at that. A couple of dev clicks is all you need. Also, okay, we need to wrap this war up here. I'll take the diplomata. I would like to charter a trade company and get ourselves an Indian trade company. Also, where did global trade spawn? I'm curious. I don't know if Pravus... I'm pretty sure Pravus played for quite a long time. Global trade did spawn in Pisa. That's incredible. Incredible. Good on you, Pravus. All right. Also, I moved around. We had a merchant that was down in the Gulf of Aden, so I put them up here to steer down there. I don't know if that's actually the right move. But we have merchants all over the place. We have 10 active, so... Yemen is down there as well. Base production, yes, please. Continue converting. Orthodox is looking very good. Pardon. Looking very good is what I meant to say. So we have full siege, 2 siege pips. Their morale is very low. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just holding this one off until we fight a very massive enemy. Oh, whoa. How in the world? Oh, the mams are down here. Well, I feel like an absolute derp. That's funny. The Ottomans have migrated down here as well. So let's get down here to Cairo. Make sure we're still converting everything. Very good. All I want is this land over here. Since this holy war, I take it for myself because it uses my admin efficiency, which obviously that 5% admin efficiency from Alhambra makes everything 5% cheaper. So only 48 war score, and then we can pass it off to Byzantium. That is unfortunate. Now I feel like a little bit of a dingus here because I didn't realize that they were down there. So let's have you guys protect trade. Let's actually see here. It might be best for us to get... We can get a little more PP here. Here's a nice little trick for you. You can privateer the English Channel. And it won't hurt him super bad. You can see he's making 83 ducats a month here. I'll pay the traders, that's fine. You want the burghers to be nice and loyal. There you go. It's pretty good. Ethiopia would join our war. That's actually totally fine with me. I'll call him in. Just help him beat up on the mams. So, these guys are making 83 ducats a month from trade in the channel. And then once our privateers get there, it will drop. Come on now. Still hasn't updated. They are there though. Wait on the monthly tick. There we go. Oh wow. Yeah, we are not really hurting them at all. But you can see here, we are privateering Great Britain for 10 PP. And as long as you keep your PP above 50, it's really good for us. Here we go. Let's wipe those lads out of there. They are locked into Shrikia. Shift consolidate, and let's kill them. And we'll just have to peace out Hormuz. This is fine. Ethiopia should handle Hormuz quite handedly. Once we take back Cairo. So I actually did not know that this was a thing, but look at that. They made it so Cairo, all you have to do is accept Egyptian culture. Okay. We might be able to make that happen, actually. Government reform progress. That's okay, actually, because we don't need that. No, do that. I was thinking about possibly switching this over when we had 15 to get the extra manpower. We might. I don't know. We don't really need to at this point. Once you get into the late game, manpower is quite ubiquitous. You'll have a lot of it, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't maximize it if we could. Just don't tell Pravus that I had mentioned possibly replacing one of his government reforms. Those guys will take that back. The fort will siege this stuff back by zone of control. Root out the rot. I'll just take the corruption. That literally means nothing to me. It'll just hurt our economy for about 6 months. No big deal. Clearly. That's the beauty of making lots of money with trade. Yeah, there we go. We're converting lots of lands. Very good. Oh, that beautiful, beautiful Orthodox map mode. Got a lot of people that were like, why would you switch to Orthodox? Look at this. Patriarch authority when maxed out gives you 2% missionary strength. Very strong. Local unrest in Orthodox provinces. Essentially tolerance to the true faith. +3. Local manpower modifier 33%. If you convert all your provinces, that's essentially a national 33% manpower modifier, as well as national 3% unrest. Essentially, that means once we convert our provinces, we are extremely stable. So, Orthodox is very strong. Don't get it twisted. We're only the number 2 great power, or number 2 power in the scoreboard. We've passed 4,000 though, easy game. Pirates of Morocco have raided us. How are they still over there? I actually didn't know this. I got a couple of comments that were talking about this. I did not know that these coastal defense blocks the raids, but it does. I don't know if it's worth a building slot in every province though, but the more you know. I did not know. So I am tempted to actually state Cairo. We'll see. I am very tempted to state Cairo and accept Egyptian because the 10% or 5% idea cost, 20% advisor cost. That's pretty strong for a bunch of admin mana. You know, it's like we're ahead on all the admin or all the mana, and we'll definitely be able to embrace Egyptian culture. Let's make sure that we have a slot for it if we wanted to. Oh yeah, I think we do it. There we go. Take your money as well because screw you. You know, you suck. This money would better go into the British coffers. There we go. And now I will give all this clay to Byzantium here. Oh, wow. You got a lot of debt, dude. So you give him all the provinces that he has claims on over here that we just took. Let him core that up for me so I don't have to. And that may actually finish a mission for him. Let's take a look. Yeah, since we didn't give him a couple of these islands. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. We're going to annex him now. He's already getting too big anyways. Let's improve relations with him to get him up to the point where we can annex him. And let's start, since we have a port in the Red Sea, we can actually just probably head straight over and charter a trade company from these guys. If you don't know, you can charter trade companies and it will give you a merchant. Well, kind of. I'll show you if you don't know. Ideally, you want to take one that's like strategic worth. So like this province here is on the strait, so it'd be smart to take it. It's a little expensive though. I want to take the cheapest one possible. No, you know what? I think it's worth the extra like 2 months of income for this. 3,100. There you go. Now you have a trade company over there, and you can found an Indian trade company, which gives you money, gives you a merchant to the end of the game, and gives you 5% global trade power. Very strong. We are collecting in Venice, and I'm not sure if that's actually the appropriate move, but we could also steer from here. I don't think it would actually do a whole lot. Steering from Aden would likely be helpful. Pravus was... Let's steer through Basra. Oopsies. Oh, what did I do? Ah, crap. I took one of my merchants off another node. Oh, man. Where did I take them from? Okay, from... There you go. There you go. I'm glad that they finally fixed this as well. It doesn't show every vassal is giving you a merchant now like it used to. So, Coromandel Company. Obviously, we can't get one of those. Have you guys set to do that? They're a private enterprise, which is fine. And I will now... I'll let him core it up first. Very good. Is there anything else I needed to do while at war? Byzantium only has 7 units, so I'm actually going to scootage them. That way they'll pay us a little bit extra, which is fine. I mean, they're in spiraling debt, so that's good. But in the meantime, I will improve their relations. And the reason why you scootage is because it makes it easier to annex them. And then you don't need to worry so much about having them get occupied in a war. So I'm also going to state this up. Very cheap. And then we're going to accept Egyptian culture, which should allow us. It does. Cool. I think that was a change in the most recent patch. We'll upgrade you. And then we will dedicate the next couple. They also made it cheaper to upgrade now. It used to be kind of stupidly expensive. But now it's much more affordable. We'll keep these guys over here in Egypt. Suppress some rebels up here for our vassal. And continue converting stuff. He's not coring it yet, is he? He's not. Maybe we will convert it first. Rebel uprising in Austria. Well, I assume they'll pop in the Wiener world, so that's fine. 40 dev, man. That's crazy. We can actually state this, and I will. Any of this land over here that's connected to our capital, it's fine, especially as long as we have extra governing cap to spare. Though I don't think we're going to state very much more, but we'll see what we can come up with. Essentially, what I'm doing right now is I'm just biding my time, letting my AE tick down over here. I'd like to start getting over into India. All right. So yeah, we have no trade companies over here. Interesting. All right. So I'm going to show you guys a nice little trick here. Let's influence him to get his relations up. Who cares about a little bit of money? I think it might be worth to stay with the aggressive expansion or with the improved relations. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's just give the church some loyalty. It's good. I really would like to yoink this. At least a privilege. But it's tough because if I summon a diet, it looks like Pravus was doing it literally every 5 years on the dot. The issue is it gives them extra influence as well. So even if you get lucky and you get a burger one, you're gaining, you know, influence for them at the chance of possibly gaining loyalty. So it's tough. Anyways, let's upgrade Cairo again. Use our manpower because we have plenty of it. Plenty of it coming in as well. 4,000 a month. So that's like literally... They did up this. It used to be 5,000 manpower. But that's probably a good change as well. On the yearly tick, we'll be able to take tech. No big deal. 76 innovativeness is pretty good as well. I'm pretty happy with that. I can Holy War these guys over here. Could Holy War Iraq. Timurids would join in, huh? I think this one makes more sense. We get like full Annex AQ. Holy War shuts down aggressive expansion, which is really good. Let's do it. I'll head up there. On the early tick, I'll take all 3 techs. Let's kill off his army there. That's his entire army is this 5 stack, so that's pretty good. I think we can kind of speed 5 for now. He still isn't coring this stuff. I wonder why. I mean, it's not a big deal. I will convert his rebels for him, or his provinces. Just ideally he would core it, you know. And since he's scourged, you can also start annexing him even though he's scourged. So check this out. As long as he's loyal, the annexation will continue. So you pay off his debt. So let's take a look here. He would be done getting integrated in 62. But you can yoink development from your vassals. It'll upset him. It will bring up his loyalty, but he's still going to... Okay. So that's okay. We just want to make sure we keep him at least somewhat loyal. So it was 62. We just cut 2 years off of it. Not only that, did we gain a bunch of dev as well in our capital. So it's pretty strong. Oh, not Rome. Napoli. I wonder if Pravus moved it back, because I'm pretty sure when you form Italy, it moves your capital to Rome. I may be wrong. I'm almost positive it does. Let me know if I'm wrong there. I think I'm right. I might be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. So then as their relations tick up and stuff, we'll continue to improve. Stole our province's development minus 200. So it caps at that. Oh, interesting. So maybe we can even take a little bit more. Placate. Take a little more. That's good. So it was December. Oh, so August. 1 month or a couple of months extra. Very good. Kill off this 5 stack here. It looks like he's popped out another little 1 stack. We just need to get over here and get these guys occupied. Looks like Bulgaria is already making moves over here. Very good. They're swarming. They're swarming us. Have another missionary. Make sure we're being a good overlord and converting all of his lands. Patriarch authority for admin mana. Or prestige. I'll take the prestige. We spent a bunch of it on placating Byzantium, so... not loot. Are you... That's pretty annoying. Yeah, is that a -3? The plague of speed 5, my friends. It is what it is. No big deal. And over here, kill you off because you suck. Great. Project upgrade cost for 3,000. Well, I don't know if that's going to be super worth it. I don't know if we're going to get our money's worth from it, but I will do it anyways. Because that sounds good. He's got no more units. Who else is in here? Maldives and Najd. Might be actually worth getting a vassal in Najd over here. We have the extra slot. We don't have strong duchies. I think that's actually 10, right? Yeah, that's always a tough trade-off there. Which one would you rather have? Absolutism or strong duchies? Because both are pretty strong. We still haven't popped our golden era. I don't know if when we want to do that. Let's go with autonomy cooldown change. So these guys are reinforcing. Let's get you guys over here. And I think this is our equal 4 stacks. We actually should have taken tech a year ago. So my bad. Upgrade our cannons. And here's a nice little trick for you. If you guys are not using cav in your army, turn them down to the lowest tier and then just get rid of that. Because rebels that spawn in your territory use your cav level. Got that from Flory Worry. So I don't think that we will vassalize Najd, because if we force to convert him, he's going to be super, super duper disloyal. And it'll just be really annoying. So let's call you back. We could definitely use another diplomat too, no doubt. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just get him out of there. Continue to convert for him. Trade company, huh? In Madurai? Ah, right. What am I doing? That's the one over here in India. It automatically gets added to the trade company whenever you charter it, if you were wondering. So don't waste your merchant on there. I'm sure somebody was already yelling at me about that. Another 1.31 game, another game where Muscovy releases Novgorod as a vassal. They have a disputed succession here. So does Great Britain. So does Sweden, Sealy, Georgia. Ooh. Georgia's looking pretty good as well. I'll fish for a PU on Georgia. We don't need this clay directly, so it would be nice to have a nice Georgian vassal here. Do they take defensive, economic, defensive, espionage, offensive, trade? Not the worst, not the best. Espionage is overpowered, so I'm glad they took that. Looks like they're gonna have some rebels up there. Looks like they've killed their rebels, so it's good. All right, so I'll take as much clay over here as I possibly can. We have plenty of excess admin. Now, ideally, I'd be able to border some more people. No, this is okay. That's good. Yoink. Yoink. I'll hold off on that one. Yoink. Core all. We'll convert what we can and add the trade centers like this one here to the Aleppo Trade Charter Company after we get it converted. Because who doesn't want a nice, pretty religious map mode, right? I know I do. So how is our annexation coming along? Estimated to be done 63. It went down for some reason. Also, oh yikes. We should totally be having level 5 advisors. They're so cheap. And we have the money to spare. Oh yeah. Well, that's not correct. Some of that was war. Making money from war. Maybe we should be focusing on Diplo as well. Oh my gosh, we're making so much money. So much mana, that is. So, I don't know why it dropped there. Oh, it's because of my overextension. Yes, your Diplo rep tanks whenever you're overextended and whenever you annex subjects, but that annex subjects would have been there before as well, so I don't really know actually. There we go. These guys are getting converted. Are they coring it? They're now starting to core them, so it looks like they just didn't have any admin mana. A huge special thanks to my top July patrons: Junk Binary, Mr. McFlew, Angelic, Bouncer Steve, Sprocket, Fat Man on Deck, Jay Eden, Jay Clampett, Jay Kapczynski, M. Dressel, R. Lawrence, R. Ep, Jay Baller, Blonde Damon, Draco Arhavis, Orbit, Jankopotamus, P. Jarden, A. Vickman, Arkenglad, Harry, A. Murado, Jay Cuttrell, and Winkler, RJ Pylon, and many more. I appreciate you guys very much.